to the Rhone River and our scenic journey down through the south of France. As we edge our way further into Provence, we start to see more of the vineyards that the south of France has become famous for. If you're a wine lover, this part of the trip will no doubt be a highlight. We're at ChateauneufduPape, which translates to the new castle of the Pope. It was built in the 14th century as a summer residence, and this whole area is drenched in history, most recently for its prized wines. The village itself is on the side of a hill, guarded by the ruins of an ancient chateau that gave the town its name. More wine is produced in Chateauneuf-du-Pape than the whole of the northern Rhone, and it's the small white rocks from the ancient riverbed that set these vineyards apart.
Well, they're very important for several reasons. First of all, they drain the water really well, and of course the enemy of growing a fruit is rot, so they're very good sanitary condition. But also they catch the sun, the heat during the day, and they release it during the night. And that's very important to have a very, very ripe fruit. That's why our fruit is so ripe and the wine is so fruity.
20 minutes drive away is Avignon, famous for being the seat of the Pope in the 14th century, and of course, for its much celebrated and sung about bridge.
This bridge was the link between the two banks of the Rhone River. So it was a very long bridge, so 1 kilometer long. And to maintain a bridge like that, it costs a lot of money to the city and to the inhabitants of Avignon. And so at the end, people decided to just give up the bridge in the 17th century. And after that, so many arches were destroyed by the Rhone River. So 22 arches when it was complete, and we have only 4 arches left today.
Which probably actually makes it more famous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The old town of Avignon is enclosed by almost 4 kilometres of giant stone walls, known as ramparts, which were originally built back in the 14th century when the Vatican moved in. So here's one of the little doors.
Yeah, one of many.
What will be revealed on the other side? All of these French towns seem to have their own culinary specialty, and Avignon is no exception. I hear Avignon serves a mean ice cream.
Yeah, you have ice cream everywhere, really, all over. They are also famous for that.
Well, I'm happy to buy you one, but you will have to do the ordering. Is that okay?
Okay, deal.
Okay. Ah, life is pretty good.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
The region is also famous for its olives, and as part of today's scenic free choice options, I've chosen to explore one of the local mills. The Moulin Saint-Jean is a 4th generation family-owned mill with over 5,000 olive trees. What do you love about the produce of Provence?
I love product in Provence because it's fresh, and I have to use local product. I think is most important in cuisine.
And also I think cooking in such a beautiful environment must add to the deliciousness of the food.
Yes.
As the seat of the Vatican for over 60 years, Avignon was a place of incredible wealth, and the remnants of that can be seen in the grand buildings that still stand to this day. The grandest of them all is the much revered Pope's Palace. Ah, you can see the Pope's Palace from nearly everywhere in Avignon.
Yeah, really from everywhere. It's so massive, you cannot miss it, and it's very impressive. It's one of the biggest Gothic palaces in the world. It's big, like 4 Gothic cathedral of 15,000 square meters of floors. It's really called it palace, but it looks more like a fortress or like a castle.
It's very humbling.
Yeah.
The Pope's Palace is one of France's most visited monuments. Hundreds of thousands of people come through here every year, but only a very select few get to dine inside. And fortunately, being with Scenic opens a few doors. With a classical concert just for us and a fabulous 3-course meal, dining within these magnificent walls really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's part of the Scenic Enrich program, exclusive experiences on the cruise designed to be truly unforgettable.